The best way to improve yourself right now is to get clear on how you will not improve yourself. What are the things that are decreasing your chances of living the life that you want? When I asked myself this question years ago, I realized I was doing many things that were actually hindering my progress. So I started to get clarity around my habits, my thinking patterns, and ways of seeing the world. For example, I used to be on social media trying to be cool and impress people rather than doing something productive. But that habit resulted in another thing that I was doing, and that is worrying about what other people think of me. When I got clarity around that I was spending so many hours trying to be cool and impress people that were not caring about what I was doing, I quickly realized that this is not a way to improve my life. And then I tackled the next thing that was not improving my life. And the clearer I got, the less I was doing those things, because permanent change starts with awareness. So take a snapshot on the activities you are spending your time on and ask yourself honestly, does this activity increase or decrease my chances of success? And if it increases your chances of success, you can ask yourself even further, which activity can I replace it with that will give me even a 10x increase in the chances of achieving success? By using this hypothetical question, you'll gain more ideas about how to identify the high leverage activities that will massively improve your life. But the goal is not to be busy being busy. You want to do the things that actually move the needle forward. So for example, back then for me, reading books and learning stuff online was a good activity. A 10x activity that I identified is when I share actually stuff online. By sharing stuff on social media about my experience and things that I'm learning, it will increase many areas of my life and many skills. This was for me a 10x high leverage activity. Another way to massively improve your life right now is to identify your core values. I know this is not a popular message, especially in this self-improvement business area where people are more concerned about the fastest way to get 10,000 a month or how to go viral in 7 days. All those things are valid, of course. I'm not throwing a shade at those that preach this, but we want to go a little bit deeper because values are essential to every human being. Most people have not identified their values. They're living in other people's values. If you don't empower yourself in your values, someone else will tell you what to value and you will adopt it consciously or unconsciously. So ask yourself what things are really important in your life and then try to trim it to 5 core values. Because when you have your core values identified, life will get much easier because you are clearer on what you want and why you are doing it. So identify your core values. It will take some time and it will require deep thought because 99% of the people are not doing this. That's why we have a pandemic of no purpose. Now, the world is getting more and more complex. I don't know if you can relate to this, but if you look around, there's so much information. The speed of which things are changing is getting faster and faster. So one of the best things that I've done to improve my life is using decision-making tools. One of the mental models that I use is long-term thinking. Long-term thinking has really saved me from so many distractions and jumping around niches and all those things that happen when you don't have a filter through which you can see possible outcomes. Another powerful mental model that I use is the 80-20 rule. For example, when I'm working on those YouTube videos, I ask myself, what are the 20% of the actions that produce 80% of the results? Because on YouTube, there are so many things you can do. So by identifying the 20% that give me the 80%, I'm able to produce more, and this improves my life massively because the more videos I can put out, the better I get and the more value I can provide to you guys, and the feedback that I receive will give me even more ideas. So use mental models. They're a great way to massively improve your life. The third way to improve yourself right now is to pick a goal and actually stick to it. I know this sounds very simple, but this is the generic self-improvement advice, but if you achieve a challenging goal, for example, let's say a fitness goal, or you want to post on social media and you actually did it, what you're saying to yourself is, I do the things that I said I'm gonna do. This will give you massive confidence, and the more challenging the goal is, the more rewards you will reap from it. So I know achieving big goals is not easy. On the journey, you will face so many resistance, self-doubt, and your mind will play itself out and will actually sometimes prevent you from achieving the goals. That's the problem that I was experiencing. For that reason, I created a video called How to Control Your Mind to Get Anything You Want. You want to pay close attention to this video. This is not a hypey video on how to reprogram your mind. I'm talking about how the mind actually works so that you can control it and be the master of it and not the slave. This is really powerful video. A lot of people got a lot of value out of that, so definitely watch this video next. As always, guys, thank you for watching. If you found this video useful, I will appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for being part of this community.